Hello? Hi. Hi, everybody. I forgot I wasn't in group post. Oops, my bad. Hi, everybody. It's been a hot minute since I streamed. I've been really tired. Oh my god. I've actually been working nonstop at my job, and you would think, oh, it's not that bad. You do like maybe 6 hours. It is bad when it feels like you're the only one doing anything. Because there's like operational stuff I have to do at my job every week. And for some reason, no one else does it. Well, there's one other person who does it, but she only works like once a week. Oh, Pixel, hi! Hello! Hi! How are you? I'm just complaining about work right now. But yeah, I have one coworker who I can reliably rely on to do stuff, but she's there like once, maybe twice a week, so. Yeah, it has been a hot minute. How are you been? How have you been? How have you, like, genuinely, how have you been? I've been okay, in case you were wondering. I mean, some bad stuff happened last year, but, I'm not getting into it again. It just makes me sad. How, I think my stream delay is long. What? You're free. You're free of the college grind. That's wonderful. I think the biggest achievement I've done this week is I got the last prismatic evolution sticker sheet I wanted. There's these text sticker sheets they're selling with the Pokemon cards, and I just want the text sticker sheets. And I finally have all of them. Yay! It's just a silly thing to be excited about, I will be honest. But I'm gonna turn my mic down just a tiny bit. I think it's a little loud. I actually don't know why my game's so quiet. I adjusted it. It's not the usual sound. I'm gonna double check. Maybe I'm gonna put the monster volume up a little bit. That should be maybe a little bit more. We'll do there. Yeah, today, these are the light stick emotes we got from last event. Here's the other ones. We have so many, actually. I'm gonna start from, there's this one. And that one. And this one. And this one. And this one. I love the light sticks. I'm probably, so these are the old ones. There's other colors too available for these, but they're on the cash shop, and I might buy them just because I want all of the light sticks. Especially because there's like, what? How many did we get from the last one? We got 6. We got 6 of these things last time during Little Ladies Day. I also got 3 weeping cherry trees. Actually, I might have 4. Do I have 4? I do have 4. There's another one here. Little Ladies Day. We got 4 weeping cherry trees. I'll show what they look like in a minute. Because I don't think I showed on stream what they look like. We have to go outside though. The hatching tide, which is Easter, is starting soon? Question mark? It might have already started. I don't know, actually. I haven't really been paying attention to the events until, like, they've already started. I almost missed out on getting all the light sticks on my alts. Like, I spent 7 hours one day on all of my alts getting the stuff. So here's the, I think I've shown on the outside of the house before. I'm just gonna use my mouse. Oh, you're not gonna let me show. Okay, fine. I will put this. I'll put this in my inventory for the sole purpose of showing off this. See, look. Look at that! I like the pretty. The plan is when because they're gonna give us more slots. They're gonna give us way more slots. Is the plan is I'm gonna move some of the stuff over here a little bit more, and then I'm gonna have these like trees, like framing this lake, this little pond right here. That's the plan. Cause they're apparently doubling how many slots we can have and like everything for housing. Which means this outside area that has like 30 right now is gonna have 60 items. We could put 60 things out, it's gonna be great. I'm gonna have so many trees. and pretty, I'm gonna make sure that we have, it's supposed to be a garden. We're gonna make it even more of a garden. It's gonna be even more garden-like. Don't give me too much power, I'll go crazy with it. I mentioned to my free company and they're very excited because now there's this one table item that we would have right here. But we haven't been able to have it out forever. We'll end up making a forest. Yeah, probably. It'll be a pretty garden forest. It's fine. Yeah, actually, I need to double check where the. This is a terrible level. I need to double check where the one of the thingies is at. We are not going to do the variant dungeon first. We're gonna do Hildebrand. Because I love Hildebrand. We're gonna go to Solution 9. I'm dumb, I forgot. It's always at Solution 9. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm being Pictomancer today because I just wanted to stare at this glamour for a little bit. Especially because when we do the variant dungeon, I'm going to be having to run around as warrior, I think. Most likely. So I'm going to take the chance to actually use the teleport to play in my cute glamour for as long as possible. Anyway, this stream's probably not gonna be long, I'm gonna be honest. There's only 2 Hildebrand quests, though they are the cutscenes are usually fairly long. And then we have two of the variant dungeons quests, which is probably the unlock quest and then the finish it quest, I think. Or maybe the second one's unlock for the criterion. That's probably for the unlock for the criterion, actually. Need for Speed. Okay. Again, I have pleaded with everyone in existence. If you haven't done the Hildebrand stuff, you are missing out. Do Hildebrand. Do Hildebrand. Oh shit. Let's turn off text advance. Okay. Am I gonna read? Do I want to read today? I'm gonna read today, I guess. Karan, I was hoping you'd drop by. It took a bit of doing, but I was able to widen the crack I made in that storage device and yank out a couple of new scraps of data. The first file just so happened to be a record of Carnelian's procedure. Seems the bastard's soul was poured into one of those clot-type monsters. They've got an annoying talent for mimicking shapes and faces, which is exactly what Carnelian took advantage of when he tricked us with his fake I can't fucking pronounce his name ever. Kamaka? Kamaka. I'm gonna go with Kamaka. Yay! Never fear, Inspector Hildebrand is here. Oh, by the way, because this just made me think of it. On YouTube, there's people who are they're voice acting all of the cutscenes for Hildebrand on YouTube. I only watched the prologue, which covers the Hildebrand quest in 1.0, which no one has access to anymore. So it's like the only bit that no one can normally get access to. So that's also good. Go watch it for lost content. Lost content, air quote. I don't know if it counts as lost content. I'm gonna be so for real. Lost media is actually the word I'm looking for, not content. Just take me back. Waki, hello. The other file pulled had details on yet another monster-ified criminal. The spook was nabbed for repeated vehicular violations, running his air wheeler too fast, making reckless maneuvers, endangering others, that sort of thing. According to data, he's running around in the body of a cactuar now. Cactuars can't drive. Judging by what we've seen of that researcher's schemes, he'll have dispatched a prickly speed demon somewhere outside the dome. But where? Rejoice, my good detective. Fry Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, come bearing the very direction you seek. I have it straight from the mouth of the real Kamaka that an ambulatory cactus piloting a flying contraption was supposedly observed streaking through the sky on a southerly bearing. Alas, despite hesitating to confirm the sighting, our intrepid sheriff arrived too late to see the needle-covered individual in question. The report was similarly dismissed as fanciful imaginings of an inebriated townsfolk. The insistent trip of veteran instincts nonetheless impelled me to investigate. My faithful assistant and I venture further south to question the colorful clouds of Tuliodel. I'm not okay. Fuck, he's fucked it up for me. My brain's gonna constantly go Tuliodel now from now on. Oh no. Yes, they're trying somber witnesses eager to tell if an auburn succulent. The city was moving at an incredible pace, such a sight of vehicle like the ones that mechanical invaders had ridden. It was last seen zipping past a dirigible before vanishing in the clouds to the south. Alexandria's soldiers ride on outrillers, so unless there's another flying cactuar out there somewhere, I think we have our man. Good work. Stop making sounds like that with your mouth, Hildebrand. Almost too good, in fact. Over there, is there a new case I spy? Hardly had to beat the hook. They're the real deal, all right. Although, come to think of it, I don't know why anyone would bother pursuing either of them to begin with. Have fun with Baldur's Gate 3. Don't die. Hildebrand, my favorite part about these quests is just the fact that they do like really crazy, stupid stuff with the like character models. Honestly, it's probably the only reason. It's probably one of the main reasons the cutscenes in later expansions got much better animation. In general, is that they got to experiment for funsies, for funny comedic scenes in the Hildebrand stuff. So. Panic. Hello, Panic. At least lead seems solid enough, but if we're serious about catching this guy, we'll need an air-wheeler of our own. Come on, there's a shop nearby that does custom jobs. I have an air-wheeler! You don't need to go buy one! I already have one! Well, they've been, I do love the character model, like, animations. People are a little too harsh about them. Personally speaking, but what do I know? What do I know? This is a place I used to be a regular here, but I ain't been back in a while. Let's see if they still remember me. Let's ask. Ah. Well, look who the wind blew in. Mono. I've come for my steed. That battered old scrap heap? It's been resting on my garage floor so long, I doubt it could manage a slow trot, let alone a gallop. Happy to give it a tune-up if you credits to burn, but I'll need to supply some parts. A new high-voltage battery and a superconductor coil at a minimum. I have my own. The chronometer's ticking. I'll see if I can't get my hands on a battery, but can I ask you to track down the coil? These soft-boiled dopes would know suspension spring from an anti-gravity gimbal, but you I could trust to find this right part without cracking under the pressure. Got my number, do you? Just tell him like it is. I know a tough egg when I see one. Hard-boiled seems desperate to get his air wheel up and running, so I'll give you a tip. If you want to coil quick-like, then salvaging the rides of defective sentries is your best bet. I'll even lend you this handy gadget to help you out. Set off the destruction signal on the west side of Old Alexandria and you'll soon have some murderous mechanical company to dismantle for parts. Oh, you'll go smash things! I'm excited. I'm gonna go smash some things. I'll take these two along with me on the battery hunt. Good luck out there. What if I just grab the battery too? Pixel, just so you know, they actually updated Glamour last major story patch. So now people can put any item they want on their for Glamour now. So the clothing, all the items I have on except for my mask and my top are for other job types. Hehehehehehe. Yeah, it's amazing. I'm so happy about it. They've also apparently they're going to be rolling out an update where dungeon gear for 7.0 forward, or at least for the patches, are going to be able to be put in the armor chest, which is great because now I could put crafted glamour items going forward into the glamour dresser. My hope is ultimately they just merge the two and give us unlimited slots. I'm hoping that's the road they're eventually going to go down, is just merging the glamour dresser with the armor and just giving us a million slots forever. No, I don't care about you. You are mere foolish monsters. It's really fun because if you really want to, you can now wear like tank armor on your healer if you really feel like doing it, you know? Open up all those. Distress beacon. Where? Oh, there it is. Oh, I want to smash with hammer. I guess I'm too good. I will admit this, I have been falling a little bit behind on like certain grinds. The main certain grind being the fucking relic weapons. I actually do need to sit down and do that, like, really bad. Because I'm still on stage 1 of getting the first one. The one thing I do think is nice about this one is that once you get past the first stage, it seems like getting, well, once you finish your first weapon through the stages, it seems like is it time limited? No. But it is easier if you do the grind while everyone else is doing the grind. Case in point, the Shadowbringer relics that I want just for the sole purpose of them looking pretty at this point. But you have to do Boja. And Boja is kind of a dead zone these days. There's still groups of like players, but like to reliably get into Boja and do stuff in Boja, you have to, I think you have to be like in the like not random, but like Discords that are focused around doing Boja. Same with Eureka. Eureka's a little bit easier, I think, to do stuff, but only by a little bit. Well, get your hands on a coil. I think Eureka is only easier because it's the very first one of its type that you unlock. So there's a lot of people in the first zone compared to other first zones of the other ones that they introduce later. There's not as many in the second zone. I'm in the second zone. It's much harder to get stuff done in that one. Alright, that should do the trick. Now where did your mates run off to? Can't be that hard to find a store where that sells batteries. Should probably head over to the Nexus arcade and see what's keeping them. They've been jumped. My new friends, not new friends, my new friend and for old friends have been jumped at the mall. That's what the Nexus arcade is. It's a mall. So let's go check on them. Yeah, once the nice things about this set of relic weapons is that once I get the first, like, once I do the hard part once, I don't have to do it again. After that, I can just use tomestones, which are as a special currency to get the remaining replacements. You're not buying a brand new one, sir. Kron, any trouble picking up that coil? Nothing you couldn't handle, I'll wager. As for the value about what easily enough, the problem was convincing the inspector's gal to stick around after he could have whiffed of tantalizing familiarity. Long story short, they wandered off and haven't come back. Suppose we have to go look for him, eh? Oh yeah, those two got jumped. Are they okay? I hope they're okay. They probably threw a bomb. Oh. Who are they? Who is that? Oh god, it's a super fucking Lalafell. Okay, who is this other person they're talking to? It's the zombie. What? How did he get here? Is that a corpse? A smiling corpse? You needed, friend detective. This dapper zombie is an old acquaintance of mine. Allow me to introduce myself, good sir. I am a proud member of the Gentle Dead Men and disciple of Master Zombie Branch. I have been on the road seeking out new recruits for our merry, moldering band. Such search is what brought me here, into the midst of this unexpected yet most welcome reunion. I don't usually hold with necromancy, but he seems harmless enough. So, you're done catching up. We've got a case to work on. In actual fact, our conversation was almost entirely case adjacent. Employing his nose for festering fellows, this gentle zombie traced the stench of necromantic decay to the very facility in which I once slumbered. The horror land. Oh my god. Yes, I became fast friends with one of the reanimated researchers there. During the process of getting to know each other, we spoke briefly as the only person left alive after the incident. What's really funny is these guys are way more horrific. Look at them! They literally have dried blood on them! God, this fucking video game. According to my new charnel chum, Colonel? I don't know. All the lab workers perished when an accident resulted in leakage of a highly toxic substance. All that is safe for a single man who habitually wore a protective gas mask. Talking about this with this music, I can't. Yeah. Oh, this fucker from the fucking cutscene. The last quest. Kishkaya is his name. He was second in charge after the overseer himself, yet disdained by his peers as a condescending know-it-all. Don't mind the bodies in the background either. Don't mind the bodies floating in the tubes. It's fine. They did, however, gradually recognize his passion for his work. Even after voting a full day to officials' experiments, he would pour his remaining time and energy into some mysterious side project. And he was the sole surviving researcher, you say? Says we finally have a name for our mastermind. God, I hate that fucking Lolafil! See that little fucker hiding behind the wall? This guy, I'm going to destroy him one day. I'm going to get into the game's coding, and I'm going to tear him apart. There'll be nothing left of him when I'm done. Hate that little fucker. Anyway. Courtesy of the shambling undead, no less. No matter how many years I do this job. Well, thanks for that. Glad to be of service. Now if you'll excuse me, my new recruit and I have a cafe tour planned. Are they dressed nicely, or are they still in, like, their torn up disgusting clothes? They're wearing new clothes, right? Buddy, wait. They're wearing new clothes, right? Right? So that fellow was an honest to God's walking corpse, huh? I've met all weird folks in my line of work, but you always keep coming with such oddballs? Yes. This is my life. Deal with it. Ah, that was out of line. It's just, I reckon there are forces in this world you're better off not messing with. Don't worry about it, man. I've killed gods. It's fine. This is probably the least egregious thing I've done in my line of work. Anyway, let me take these parts back to the modem to get my wheeler repaired. Shouldn't take too long. I'll ride him back here to make sure he's running smoothly and you can see the magnificent beast in all his glory. Can you run over the stupid Lalafell while you're doing that? Please, 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 please. Okay, I'm gonna switch to warrior for just 2 seconds. For just a couple seconds. And just a couple of seconds. I have to. Ah, okay. I got it out of my system. Detective Hard-Boiled seemed somewhat nervous. Decided to reclaim his pride and joy, perhaps? Oh, there he is. It's even... Core, would you look at that? Look, it's got a horse head. Oh no. What do you think, Ron? I call him Night Stallion. He's a custom job built for yours truly, and thus far as too much horsepower for the average muck to handle. Anti-gravity capabilities are standard. When it comes to ground speed, he's been tweaked to achieve the highest possible performance. The trick is to install quick heating motor coils. The greasy compromise of magnetic field's integrity, you ask? Well, that's a valid concern. A hotter drivetrain responds completely differently. We open up the throttle and... You! Get those filthy hands off my ride! I merely thought to enhance our beloved steed with a touch of Salamanderville. So you've had this amazing machine this whole time? Why have you been riding it until now? Ah, so fresh-faced and innocent. The spitting image of my assistant. Ominous. I'll never forget the day I hung on my spurs. It's right after I'd caught Carnelian. Hildebrand! Thoughts of vengeance. They're having a motorcycle chase. Car chase. She's even wearing like bicycle gear. Pew pew. Oh, there it is! I was waiting. Where would we be without the Akira Slide? Where would we be without the Akira Slide? Oh. The big house is too good for the likes of the Crime King. See you in hell, your majesty. Do it. Oh, come on. Got lucky. Should have pulled the trigger when you had the chance. You've gone soft, hard-boiled. No worries, Pixel. I was glad to see you. It's been a long time, and I'm glad to see you're doing good. You have a good day. Forever. What? This flashback exceeds the legal length. At least the listed embellishments, no doubt. Wrap it up, Gumshoe. I love Hildebrand so much. To cut to the chase, my system was avenged. Singing the Crime King into the slammer took me off the boil, and riding cold just ain't my style. Carnelian's on the streets again. It's time for me to get back in the saddle. I am definitely using the Akira Slide as the fucking thumbnail. That's the thumbnail. That's the thumbnail for the stream, for the VOD. They're saying that Cactuar punk flew over Toliol. Whatever. Then blew past out a dirigible on his way south, right? What kind of territory are we looking at? It's where I think it is. Lots of big trees, are there? Let's make this Yak Tells dirigible landing our starting point. I'll take Night Stallion and meet you there. Again? Oh god. Hildebrand, you asked for that. He told you to stop. This man. Okay. Whee! I'm waiting for the low batting. Oh god. What? It didn't let me talk to Nashu. Oh. I don't think you'd ever keep up with him. Okay. Right, we should find our way to this cocktail dirigible landing. See you there. What? I'm sure it was Yak's tail, Inspector. Alright, here we go. Wanna teleport here. Off we go. Oh my god. Hildebrand never fails to make me laugh. I'm gonna be so honest. I love it so much. Honestly, I think Hildebrand stuff has only gotten funnier over time. Like, the first Hildebrands are fun. Like, absolutely, they are fun. But I feel like the longer you go through them, like, throughout the game, the funner they get, the funnier they are. Ah, you made it. Even this head-jaded old gumshoe is to appreciate the view coming in over the treetops. Anyway, I talked to the locals waiting for you lot to arrive, and one fellow had seen Mr. Cactuar flying down to the lower forests. I'm told the biggest place out that way is Silmet Kamamuk, so that'll be our next destination. Let's go there, walk the streets, ask some questions. You know, the usual. Very good, detective, but what's become of your wondrous wheeler? Night Stallion would draw more attention than I like. I'll use the autopilot function to call him if I need him, otherwise I'll make do with my own 2 feet. I say as I get my own air wheeler out. Whee! Bleh. Do. This must be Mook. They build different things down here, eh? We ain't got time to admire the architecture. Spread out and find someone who's clapped eyes on the cactuar. I go. There's my shrub. Oh, it's daytime. Oh, I miss the nighttime music. Oh well. Guess I'm akin to the fiend you describe. The Force had its share of fantastical creatures, but this one was undeniably out of place. I observed it smashing one of the giant meteorites with a club, then racing away with the broken pieces. Make of that what you will. They're trying to steal the magnetic properties of the meteorites. They're going to make a bomb. A big bomb. For some, I don't want to make up bullshit. But yes, I did see an unusual creature riding a strange vehicle throughout the forest at breakneck speeds. The vehicle's terrible noise is what first drew my attention, followed by the incomprehensible yelling of its pilot. Yet the sight of this posturing man-plant was so absurd I found myself more bemused than frightened. Get obliterated, loser. Whee! Ah, the subject of recent gossip. I crossed paths with the creature myself, and it was indeed odd, but the machine it rode upon was a true wonder. He pulled up alongside me on my wyvern, challenged us to a race, and then zoomed off with astounding swiftness. He replied, to catch that fiend, you'll need an equally miraculous mount. Yeah, let's go speak. To them. So, what's the rap? The testimonies I gathered were very much the same. There's a cactuar racing around here, over out here. That much can be certain. I wonder if we'll get another Akira Slide. He's making stops to bag meteorite fragments, and this ain't no simple joyride. Talk to me, Karan. Something about those rocks I ought to know? They're magic, magnetic, and dangerous. Triple M. Double M and a D. MMD. Miku Miku dance. Some kind of special etheric radiation, eh? We haven't pieced together Kishikaya's big plan yet, but he seems really interested in those space stones. Which means he got a good chance of finding his spiky goon by taking out the spots where the meteorites are. If we nab the cactuar, we can make him lead us to the researcher. And to Carnelian. When I say us, I mean me and Ned Stallion, of course. Once we find him, the rest of you won't be given trace without an air-wheeler. I have one! I need no such contrivance. These legs have been conditioned by an intensive chocobo berry exercise regimen. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. Well, good luck to him. Still think he's a weak-willed punk, but I can't deny that uncanny body of his is made of sterner stuff. Let's get on with it then. I hear there's a few good-sized meteorites along the road that leads out of town. Start at the near end and hope the Mook shows up, puts up an appearance. There goes my throat. Let's see. Wee. Nobody here. No wheeler riding cactuar around here. Let's move on. Ugh, Lady Inspector. Took off like he had the case all sewn up, but running fast didn't find him any leads, did it? Here, thought he was onto something. He's right there, looking at you. That way, Nashu. I think I might be onto something. Oh, okay. This is a thing that is happening. Fate. A fate. I move on. I leave. Obius scared me today because I opened it and there was an update and they changed how the audio mixer looks. So I was like, oh my god. Oh no. No sign of him here either. On to the next meteorite. Detective criminality in that direction. Onwards, Nashu. We mustn't let the detective beat us to the punch. Waving back. There she goes. Go fast. Whee! Do. This last one. Oh, there we go, cutscene. Putting my controller down. Oh, here we go. That's not a small cactuar, actually. Look out, instead of cider, there's 1,000 needles in your hide. Make way for the unmatchable, uncatchable Spike. Hello, Spike. How are you doing, Spike? Spike. His name's Spike. That's so funny. This one looks ripe for the smashing. Hold it right there. I'm gonna need you to hop off that air wheeler. He's got a banana. Huh? Ah, you must be the blowhard that I was warned about. Think you can give me orders to the succulent speedster? My ride is maxed out with black market mods and there ain't no one faster. Keep up if you can, slowpokes. And he's gone. If that's the way it's gotta be, challenge accepted. To me, Night Stallion, it's time to burn rubber. I'm right behind you! And I'm right behind you, Inspector! Yes, we're going to now. I love this video game. Yeah! I don't know if I can do the voice again for Spike. The voice I was doing. Devin Stelling's at full gallop, but I'm still trailing. It would seem you would require my assistance after all. What the? You caught up to me on foot? Fine, change of plans. Where's my damn python? I'll just tweak the weapon's elementing settings like so. You see me providing the thrust, that fiend will soon learn a harsh lesson. Nothing outruns a fired up Manderville, man! Uh-oh. Oh no! Are they actually gaining on me? Come on then, I feel the needle for speed! Oh, on the wall, okay. Yes, we did it! Victory is ours! I think, oh, okay, goodbye. Goodbye. Well, rest in peace. I can't believe it! My undefeated record! My legendary win streak! It's over! And yet, I feel strangely content. I will smack you with a paintbrush. Enough, you win. Just hand me over the coppers and be done with it. Okay. Kieran's just like, really? Another? I don't get a fight again? Are you kidding me? Let me punch them just once. The researcher forced you to work for him, like you did with the other fiends. That's right! Told me to smash and grab the meteorites from the forest, but not what he wanted them for. I'll sweat and have some delinquent goon and no liaison Kishkaya or Carnelian to show for it. Not to mention my beautiful ride getting trashed. That one's on you, Hildebrand. Perhaps we could try running together next time. Ah, if you're looking for Kishkai, I know exactly where he'll be, waiting for my meteorite delivery over the cliffs southwest of here. Why didn't you say that sooner? I bet Carnelian is there with him. He won't escape me this time. And he's gone. I leave this criminal cactuar in your custody. Fiendish appearance aside, 'tis a man's soul thin, so please treat him accordingly. Up you get, mister. We're going off. Now let's follow the detective to these cliffs, shall we? I must ensure these villains are served a gentleman's justice. It's not gonna be that easy. It's 7.45. We still have 7.55. Ah, it's that fucking bug! Why is the bug following us? Did your assistant get turned into a bug and the bug's now following us? Is that what happened? I'm gonna assume that's what happened. It's Hildebrand. That could definitely be what's going on with that bug. All the way over here, huh? Meteorites and meteor wrongs. I didn't look at. I didn't even look at the fucking quest title till now. We. One day we will make it there. One day. I don't see anyone over there. I hear him just up ahead. Let me get the drop on them before we all go barging in. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, fancy car. Is that what the car looks like when it's in fly mode? He's late. We must assume something went wrong. This meteorite will provide the perfect energy source, and I would prefer to harvest surplus. But it's too great a risk to linger here. Freeze, mage. Just twitch your lips and I'll light you up. No, I've worked too hard to give up now. He's getting away. He'll keep. I've got the one I want. I don't think I'm taking you in just so you can escape. Never again. Murder is not the answer, detective. Not. Woo! Wow, where did Carnelian go? Ugh. You almost had me. Now for this bubbling fool you tolerate. Soft as ever. Oh, he's gone. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You and me are done, Hildebrand. Stay out of my way. My recent inadequacies as an inspector appear to have earned the detective's ire. It was you he turned to for assistance with this case, Kiran. It is only fitting that you remain at his side for the duration. Meanwhile, Nashu and I shall persist with our independent inquiries. Back to Solution 9, I guess. Woof. Stress! Everyone's stressed. The Bugs' assistant, isn't it? Isn't she? Isn't it? Oh, they teleported me here. Thank God. My heart boiled. Sorry for the sudden exit back there, but that yolk for brains had me steaming. Dot dot dot. Stare. Stare. They're watching from afar, aren't they? Love, I see you skulking over there, soft-boiled. That's a delightful spot of serendipity. We're simply following the village trail, and look how we've all run into each other completely by chance. Well, we were only passing through after all. We shall apprehend that masterman with our own tried and true methodology. You shall see. Oh boy. Karan, I want you on the case with me from here on out. When it comes to a proper guide beyond the dome, as well as being tougher than yours truly, no one else fits the bill. You might need to cool your heels for a bit while I work on salvaging more data, but Hard-Boiled always gets his files in the end. See you around. Da 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 da. Sadness. Well, oh right. The post credits, the post scene, the post quest scene. Meanwhile, elsewhere. The fuck is this? What the hell? At long last, my scheme is come to fruition. No longer must I enter the company of incompetent colleagues. All is in readiness. The replication of my brilliant mind is at hand. Never again shall I be known as the Kaniloka Corpus Second Best. My name shall ring across the lands, carried far and wide by an army of unrivaled geniuses. Something amusing. Just the fact that you repaired a device capable of miracles, yet your plan for it is so banal. You dare mock me? Oh. Oh! What a bore he was. Naturally, he's a dream worthy of this marvelous technology. Uh-oh! The UFO! The UFO from the Endwalker stuff! Oh no! Okay, the question is, will it make a copy of them in their like current body, or Detective Hard-Boiled, they call me. Cool and tough as a cucumber wrapped in old leather, I'm a man who prefers his own company. Where's your hat? Today's dag was overdone. I let the pot boil and boil, a match to my mood. So you can't make a cracked shell whole again. Maybe it's time I smashed it completely. Seriously, is that little bug his assistant? I guess we'll find out in a year. Hi, Nashu. Core, those are some troubling thoughts. Can anyone save Detective Hardboiled from himself? Bet the inspector can. With us on the case, a happy ending is never far away. Oh, Nashu. And we're done. Today's Hildebrand is complete. Now it's time to go do the other thingy. Which means I have to switch jobs. We have to go to old Charlie Inn. Dun, 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 dun. So now we're gonna do the new variant dungeon, which you only have to be level 90 to do, to unlock. So if you finished Endwalker, should be able to do the new variant dungeon. I'm only gonna do one run, just because I don't know how long this is going to take. So I'm gonna do the first run I do is just gonna be going through. Like, I'm not gonna touch anything, I'm just gonna go through. And, like, vibe, I guess. Ah! There we go. Excuse me, coming through. Yes! Give it to me! Well, if it isn't Kiran, come seeking work to keep your hands busy? Well, you're in luck, for a client of ours specially requested you for a little odd job. Mukote lass who seems to know you, in fact. Same. Yeah, you're dying to know who it is. I see. Her name is Yunashka? A cleaner. Does the name ring a bell? Ah, I suppose there's no need to ponder. There she is. Why is she eating a rock? Why is she eating a rock? Girl, what are you doing? Nashka, now's not the time to indulge your adventurous palate. The one you requested is here. My apologies, I happened upon a new ingredient for sale and simply had to taste its flavor. A new ingredient? That was a rock! That was a rock! The one and only Kiran, I take it? 'Tis a pleasure to finally meet you. Thank you for keeping watch over my older sister. She'll look at me quite the handful. I understand even Mitra has relied upon your aid. Her respect isn't won easily, so imagine my surprise when she began singing your praises. Another Stola sibling. When I had cause to seek out a skilled adventurer, I knew I had to be you. If my family can entrust you with matters of earth-shaking import, then who better seek out for a little odd job? If you have no objections, I would start right away. Now will you journey into the pages of ancient folklore with me? I suppose this is an odd request to give without explanation, isn't it? Allow me to elucidate. You see, I'm a gleaner who specializes in recovering all manner of documents and manuscripts. Until but recently, I studied under my father and mentor, your old nun. Unfortunately, he's come to seas while on a mission in distant land. It was a terrible loss for us all. Ah, forgive me. It was not my intent to sour the mood. I was with him when he passed, so for a blessing I was able to say my farewells. Yet being suddenly left alone in an unfamiliar land was difficult, to say the least. Luckily, my sisters were there to support me through the hardest times. As was my father in his way, he left me a keepsake, which happens to be at the heart of my request. It's a beautifully illuminated manuscript that bears a treacherous enchantment. It can draw the reader's very mind into its pages. Needless to say, such a rare tome is notorious among collectors of unique and dangerous documents. While it may seem a strange gift, I know my father gave it to me for a reason. Although it may be a risky endeavor, I must read its every page to find out why. And I hope you understand the reason I requested your company. Might you keep me safe while I explore this world of fiction? I've always wanted to be part of a storybook. I would never refuse your soulless sister. That's a great comfort to hear. As you might imagine, such a book must be kept safe and away from prying eyes. So I left it in the safekeeping at the Gleaner's lodgings in Journey's End. I shall await you there when you're ready. Well, not a request, eh? But I'm sure you've received order. Go on now, and best of luck. We go now. We go do variant dungeon. Let's go do variant dungeon. I actually never finished Mount Ronkin. That variant dungeon, I've never finished that one. I still need to do it. Oh, which means I gotta add another one. This one to finish for the list. Thank you for coming, Kiran. This is Fergrim, and she manages our lodgings here. I trust her with my life. Skeptical Nashka Kate was sent on recruiting the realms for Morsiro, but here you are. I reckon no one else can keep up with her boundless curiosity. It's gotten her in trouble more than once, but it's also made her a talented gleaner in her own right. See, where most would hesitate to eat something upon first sight, Nashka will gladly gulp, slurp, or chomp it down. All in the name of knowledge, or so she claims. How many times have you to cure poison? Oh, yes, sir, I am very, thorough. But enough about me. Surely you're curious about the book. It's entitled The Merchant's Tale, and is a well-known fable passed down in Corvos, located in southern Elsabard. The protagonist is a shrewd young merchant, and the story describes his journey to find the perfect gift to win the heart of a young maiden. However, over generations, countless versions of the tale have been passed down and retold. I can't say for certain how this particular manuscript ends. We have no choice but to read the entire thing ourselves, being made quite daunted by enchantment imbued upon within its pages. I can't help but remind of my father's words before he passed. He gave the book to me and said, "After reading the final passage, you'll come to an understanding. You shall see what is needed most to travel before you. The path. This is a trial of sorts, of that I'm certain. A test from mentor to pupil, from father to daughter, and I intended to rise to the occasion. I haven't a clue what will happen when we get ourselves over to the magics dwelling within the book, but with you by my side, I am not afraid." Cool, we should be. So let us begin, and reveal the secrets bound within the covers of the Merchant's Tale. Okay, here we go. Variant dungeon time. Variant dungeon time. Variant dungeon. Variant dungeon. Hello. What's happening? Oh, okay. New cutscene loading. Into the world of the Merchant's Tale we go. I'm being sucked up into a book. Nom 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 nom. I've been eaten by a book. This is not the first time. Nor will it probably be the last. Interesting. What? Her clothes changed. Why is she wearing new clothes? You've come again, peddler, but why? You know I can't return the affection you bear for me. Pray accept this truth and move on. Ooh, well. Cute. And you are? Joy is not meant for one such as me. My fate is to remain here alone, with only my sorrow for company. I take it the story has begun. I see. We've become the characters in the narrative. Or perhaps by acting as the character should, we can advance the plot forward. Bits and pieces are coming to me. It must be the protagonist, the shrewd young merchant. Next is the scene where I propose to the enchanting maiden who captured my heart. I say... Pray perish such desolate thoughts, my dear beloved. You deserve the utmost happiness, and I shall give it to you. If you prefer your words in ardor true, then bring me an object of worth immeasurable. An object of value so great that I may fill the void within my heart. Do that, and I can rest assured that your intentions are pure. If you wish it, then it shall be done. Even if I must scour the ends of heaven and earth, I swear I shall return with what you desire. And I shall pray for your safe return. The outfit's cute. I'm pretty sure I think the outfit's a glamour item you can get. It was in the notes. In the patch notes. And thus the tale moves forward. Apparently now the merchant, together with his skilled and trusted bodyguard, set forth in search of priceless treasure. You're the bodyguard, by the way. I'm not the main character? I don't want to be the main character. I'm fine with this. I'm honored to have you by my side. Who better to trust my safety to than the very hero who saved our star? Exit to Old Charlian. Fair maiden. Single bed. Is there a bathroom set up? There's not. Maybe since I have for this portion of the tale has been exhausted. Okay. An object of worth immeasurable. What sort of treasure could that be? Whatever it is, it must be the key to unlocking the story's conclusion. It seems at this point in the narrative, the merchant is in the dark about it, so we have no choice but to read further. Seeing as the answer would logically be within the tale itself, perhaps there's a clue in this very room. Why don't we give it a closer look first? The room isn't very large, all things considered. Does anything catch your eye? The plant. The magic sigil that lets us out. Well, the maiden appears to be unaware of its presence. There is some manner of sigil carved upon the wall. Same design towards the book, cover of the book, in fact. I can sense energy flowing outward from it. Likely it'll bring us back to the real world. Character in the tale itself. The story says she's no family and drifted into the city but several years ago. While many suitors have been entranced by her beauty and grace, she has turned down every one. None know where she came from or why she lives alone, and when asked about herself, she offers but a sad smile in return. This mystery seems only to deepen her allure. It's made from the traditional porcelain found in Corvos. Marked by its vivid blue coloring, the material is still popular in the region. According to a book I read some time ago, Corvosi tea is brewed strong and served with heaps of sugar. Polite customers offer tea to guests and enjoy a leisurely chat over a cup. Such face-to-face interactions are a cherished part of daily life in Corvos. Carpet. Oh, so much blue and white. The carpet does stand out, doesn't it? Sorry, the pattern seems to be a seed maiden. And about closer look, it appears more worn than the other furniture. I suspect it's been a well-loved centerpiece over the years. Are you ready to go on? Of course, if there's anything else you'll take a look at, simply say the word. Let the story continue. Well said. What twists and turns await us, I wonder? I cannot wait to find out. Although we've set foot into work of fiction, it appears to be set in a time in Corvos from before Garlean rule. Sites lost to history might await us. And perhaps some deadly beasts, too. With you here, I needn't fear fang nor claw. Just stand behind me. Stand behind me, Queen. Let's be off then. It appears we can leave from the door over there. Yay! I unlocked it. Let us go. Anyway, she's a mermaid. I've decided. The fair maiden is a mermaid. Okay. Register for duty. Enter dungeon as a solo player? Yes. Let us go. Da 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 da. Pretty time? Pretty. Ah, it's so pretty! I wonder if Corvos is supposed to be like fantasy Turkey. Northern Middle East? I'm not sure. Well, we're gonna go to the farthest left first. Colors are breathtaking. Beautiful place to be sure, but sprawling. Perhaps the locals can help us catch a scent of treasure, eh? Supposed to have the city. We many routes to choose, but do I take your... Let's go. Okay, this is new. I see we think alike. Let us proceed. Okay, that was new. Among the many paths before him, the merchant chose back streets lined with homes. What awaits at road's end? What are those? Beasts here? It looks like they're attacking someone. We must help. Sure. Going that way. Are you hurt? I'm unharmed, thanks you. Just who are you, anyways? I'm but a humble merchant. This is my trusty bodyguard. We are searching for treasure said to be of value immeasurable. Perhaps you'll find what you seek in the plains to the west. There lies an old abandoned palace said to house a veritable mountain of treasure. An abandoned palace, you say? Why, thank you. That sounds perfect. Thank you, kind sir. Here we go. I love how it goes so fucking fast. Story unfurls further. What could be an abandoned palace but abandoned treasure? Let us search begin in earnest. Whoa! They were at his bodyguard reach a green expanse, the gentle bees carrying sweet scents through the air. Land of eternal harvest. Something like the gentle caress of the wind. And that smell, something sweet is in the air. It is very pretty. So that was the scent of apples. I thought so. The orchard keeps going in that direction, it seems. These apples were grown by a caretaker's hand. Beyond the orchard, we might find a settlement. Oh, they're making me choose. Okay. So you're thinking, where there's fewer people, there's more treasure, hidden treasure to be found. There we go. Oh, more enemies. Those appear to be not but seedlings. I sure don't think they might grow into. I didn't expect to see bombs here. I'm just saying what she's the... We have fun sometimes, okay? We have fun here. Should get to a safe distance before they explode. Well, I killed it. Genie of the lamp. Lamp before them emerged a greening genie. Ready to prove the truth of her fierce reputation. That magic lamp I see? I guess just how long was it waiting for us? Welcome, welcome! The guests of honor are here at last. Fabulous firecrackers. Okay. Whoa! Okay. See. So that's how that works. Parade of Wonders. The curtain rises in the big show. Don't dare not to look away, or else. Okay. I have no idea how that worked. What was that? What was that? What? My brain mush. I don't know what that was. I have no idea what that was. Okay. Do I go over here? Here? Save! Okay, no, it wasn't. Okay, that was not safe. That was not safe. That was not safe. explosive ending. What does that do? Ow. Oh, come on. I don't know what I'm doing. No! No! Okay. 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 I don't understand how that fucking works. I don't know how that fucking works. I hate that fucking one. Okay, I don't know why I'm pushing that way. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. Twice! I've died twice! Take me out! Take me out! Wait, they did take me out already. Fuck! Fucking hate this shit. Okay. Just, okay. What does that do? I don't understand. Yeah, see, I don't know how I avoid that. I fucking don't understand how that fucking works. Come on, move. Oh my god. I hit by fucking both of those. My hatred isn't dying, my fury unending. I hate this bastard. Oh, again. I don't... What if I just stand over here? What if I just stand here? Okay, I'm alive. Fine, I will take it. Shit's fucked. Okay. Oh my god, I'm almost free. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh thank god, okay. I'm fine, I'm fine. Okay. Hi. I don't care. I'm gonna fucking just go over here. Don't. How the hell do you figure that out? Supernatural surprise. I must say, that was a grand display. If that genie wasn't trying to kill us, I would certainly watch it again. Ugh. I made it. We're free! Oh, look! Could those be... They're grape mandragora. I want one as a mount. Oh. I know it's the singular blend of bitter and sweet. No, we grow these in Labyrinthos as well. Ah, Duran, watch out! We made it! Oh my god. Those grapes almost took a bite out of me. The horizon stretches as far as eyes can see. Oh, is that? Well, I think it's the palace. Now, how do we get down there? Here we are. Expect we'll be accosted soon enough, so be careful. Accosted. I don't know. Sprint. Let's go. Ah, I saw these flyers in Field Guide. I believe they're used to make honey. Ah, they taste as sweet as the summer sun, and that smell absolutely heavenly. I've seen these in a picture book somewhere. This one. This is the picture book you've seen them in. There we go. Beautiful. beautiful. I wonder what lies beyond those other entrances. All piled up without a care, and they seem so immensely valuable. What are those things? Palace of the Spurned. Ribbons? Oh, she gasped. I was at the ancient palace they encountered a being like no other. Oh, I saw a picture of that in the patch notes. Hello. Birchen Flame, the Paria Plenty. Okay. Take a lifetime to count all the stuff you found in here. Let's see how many times I die to this one. Why she hasn't bothered even getting up? She consider us beneath her, or is she just lazy? I know it could be dusty things. Oh, the carpets. I feel like I should stand away. Yeah, that was easy enough. Seems the carpets do her bidding. Heaven's forfeit, she lifted a finger herself. Oh, okay. Ah, I see. I see. Yeah, I see. Oh my god. To make yourself useful, your rags, you do know what I mean, yes? Sure, this one's the safe one. I was right! Ah, get fucked! Okay. Ugh, too fast. I did too early. Woo! Was that it? That's all you had for me? Well, at least she finally stood up. I don't think that'll help her much, though. Tired of this. Go on, you frayed mats. Smother the life out of them. Sure. Ma'am, you bore me. Okay. Let's see here. Yes, I was correct. I love being correct. Just the one? Here. Almost there, almost there, almost there. Was quite the fight. Despite the appearances, their strength was terrifying to behold. It's one of the carpets. She just left it here. Then I see it up close. 'Tis plain it was woven by a master. I, for one, could not put a price on a treasure such as this. Let's bring it to the maiden. Could not have asked for a more dependable bodyguard. Cool. How's life? I am surviving. I died like 3 times on the mid boss and not once on that last boss. I'm terrible and foolish. It is a rug. Here you go. An enchanted carpet, one that can soar the skies. I heard a tell about this once. An ancient tyrant commanded a party under his thrall. Something, something. Yet even among the heavens I would not find what my heart desires. I implore you to sell this treasure and gain your fortune. Pray, forget about me and seek happiness elsewhere. Is that how the story always ends? The fair maiden was moved by the treasure she received. Surely what she desires is somewhere else within the manuscript's pages. Maybe the merchant himself? Present yourself, sir. That's my recommendation, is for the merchant to present himself as the immeasurable treasure. That's the right way to do it, right? I'm not wrong, right? That's usually what the good ending for fairy tales, right? Seems we've witnessed the story's finale. Thank you, Kiran, for your stalwart companionship. Welcome back. You two look none the worse for wear. All thanks to Kiran here. We faced beasts the likes of which I've only imagined, but she trounced each and every one. That's what I'm good at. Smashing things. It was quite the singular experience, wasn't it? I'm quite aware immersive parts were embellished for the sake of story, but it experienced Corvus as it once was. Truly, 'twas a treasure. Pleasure? A warm, verdant land that stretches as far as eye can see. Not to mention deliciously sweet apples and grapes abound. Needless to say, I ate my fair share. I understand the Garleans who once lived in Koros called it Locus Monos, their utopia. Having seen it with my own eyes, I can now understand why. Sadly, the carpet we brought back from the bedchamber offers scant comfort to the young maiden. Yet perhaps the story can follow a different thread that we missed this time around. Can I never fight the genie again, please and thank you? We might reach the end of the tale, yet I have a feeling it was but one of many. My curiosity as a gleaner alone compels me to explore the book's pages further, yet I am also determined to discover the meaning of my father's parting words. As I intend to pore over the pages again and again, till I know its every twist and turn by heart. However, I wouldn't dare brave the journey alone. I understand you're a busy woman, but I would be grateful for your help whenever you have the time. For chat, people coming in. This is one of Y'shtola's sisters. I know she doesn't look a lot like Y'shtola, but this is one of Y'shtola's sisters. You have no idea how happy that makes me. Well then, I look forward to our next adventure. The merchant's tale shall remain here in safekeeping. If you wish to peruse its pages again, you need only ask. Oh, of course. I forgot to mention anything about your reward. Since the guild handled this request, you can speak the Shallow more to receive it. Now I should take my leave. I hope to see you again sooner rather than later. Am I free? I never have to use that voice ever again. Delightful. I'm free. I don't even know if anyone can tell. Let's go to the harbor. To the harbor we go. Ah. Sometimes when I'm feeling really overwhelmed, I put my hands over my face and go, ah! And then I feel better. Hello? Okay, people, if people are having fun with their ley lines in Salted Earth, I'll let them have fun with that. There you are, Kiran. Taking it, Ishtaka odd job wrapped up without a hitch. I cannot pronounce that name. Inashka? Good Google with Inashka. So she wasn't exaggerating. You actually went inside the book. Should have put it past your none to have such a wondrous tome in his collection. We're so surprised. I commend you for getting her safely to its final page. She chose well. And thus your obligation to us comes to an end. However, I'm certain such a rare book holds an irresistible allure. I reckon you're thinking about leaving back into its pages right this moment. Not right now, but at some point, yes. Nice. Nice. What do I get here? Ooh, so this is how okay. Oh, so the little trail part is part of the top. I wasn't sure if it was part of the top or the bottoms. So this is the bottoms? Yeah, it's bottoms. Story Lover's top. Ooh, that is a nice top. That's a nice top, actually. I'm always trying on the headpieces. Doesn't look very good with my hair. This one looks okay. I wonder. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try it with this. Ooh. I think I actually like this better than the actual bottoms that go with this top. Ballroom etiquette, saving face. Yeah, so that's glamour and a single emote and worthy pursuits, which is a music scroll. Which I'm curious. Does it have the other? Do we have a Criterion dungeon for this one yet? I thought we would, but no, there's not. I guess it's gonna get added later. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to Pictomancer, and then we're gonna go back here. Actually, let's go to my apartment. I haven't been in my apartment for a hot minute. Oh, I wonder if they're gonna increase how many slots apartments have too for housing. Exciting! Oh! I hope they do it the same for private rooms in private chambers for FCs. I can put so many more knickknacks and other things all over the place. Exciting, stupendous. Go to my apartment, please. Wee. Where am I? I'll stand here. I like this one. Anyway, okay. Hi guys. I'm gonna wrap up. I'm wrapping up right now. Because we finished all the new stuff they added for 7.45. Other than like housing items, but like their housing items, I'm not too worried about them. The Hatching Tide event is starting soon. When that starts, we'll run the event too. I don't know when I'm gonna do Xenoblade Chronicles X. I mentioned at the start of the stream, but work has been killer. There's so much to do, and I'm usually by myself, and it's not fun. It's not fun. I'm struggling. It's a struggle. Especially when it feels like I'm the only one doing shit. But because of that, I've been taking my days off, which is the days I normally stream, to like recuperate and exist as a human being outside of my job. So, hopefully soon I'll be able to function properly like a person again. And stream. I really want to do Xenoblade Chronicles X, and I thought, you know what, I've decided I'm gonna stream besides Final Fantasy VII when I finally get to that. I'm gonna do Digimon Time Stranger, because I've been meaning to play that. And I want to play Digimon again. Digimon's one of my top games that I adore a lot. Yes. Anyway, I think I'm gonna... My brain's turned to mush. The genie stole my brain cells. So I think I'm gonna go to sleep and hopefully get some of my brain cells back. I will see you as soon as Hatching Tide starts, for sure. Maybe Thursday. It's about 5 days from now. At the earliest. At the earliest. Either Hatching Tide or Thursday. I don't remember when Hatching Tide starts, but I will. I'll probably get something on YouTube going, hey, here's the Hatching Tide event rewards. I'll be like, oh yeah, that's a thing I need to go do. Anyway, yeah. Bye, Prim. Sorry we didn't get to talk much. Hope to see you next time. Have a good night. Anyway, bye-bye. I'm gonna head out now. Bye.